Hi, and welcome to the Burgi Financials. I will be discussing the Japanese grammar, and we will be discussing the grammar that is usually used in the Japanese language, which is the ga particle. So what is it used for? So there are 5 main ways to use this grammar. First is to describe something in particular with emphasis. And second, it is used with arimasu and imasu, which means to exist or there is. And it's also used for questioning something specific. It is used as a contrast, and it is used to show desire for something. So firstly, it is used to describe something in particular with emphasis. For example, we want to say something is really interesting. So we would say, これが ga really emphasizes これ本当に面白いです。これが本当に面白いです。So the term ga here really emphasizes the word これ, which means this. Note that instead of using wa, we use ga in order to describe the subject or in order to give more emphasis to the subject. Another example is if we want to describe someone who did something. Someone in particular. We don't just say, oh, this person did this. We want to really emphasize that person who did something. So, if we want to say, Mary is the one who went to school, we would say it, メリーが学校に行きました. So, again, we use the ga to give emphasis to Mary. This. Then secondly, we will use ga with arimasu and imasu. Arimasu is used to describe things, and imasu is used to describe living things. For example, we want to say there is a convenience store. コンビニがあります. And then you want to say there's a cat, which is a living thing. So we use います. 猫がいます. Thirdly, we use ga to question something specifically. For example, we want to ask, who is the one who went to school? We're not just asking who went to school or who goes to school, but who is that person who went to school? So, 誰が学校に行きました? And then we want to ask how much is something. But we don't just want to ask how much is a general thing. We want to ask a specific thing, like for example, this pen. How much is this pen? We don't just want to ask how much are those pens. We want to ask how much is this pen. So you ask このペンがいくらですか? And that's how you use ga to question something specific. Now, if we want to use ga in order to compare two things with one another, you can usually use ga or desu ga. So the pattern for this would be the object wo verb ga object wo verb. So you're contrasting, for this example, you're contrasting doing two things with one another. For example, you want to compare eating sushi but not eating meat. So you want to say, I eat sushi but I don't eat meat. So you say it in Japanese, sushi wo tabemasu desu ga. This is how you compare eating sushi but not eating meat. This is eating sushi. You eat sushi. Sushi wo tabemasu. I eat sushi. Desu ga, but. It's like the equivalent of this is but. Is a but. But. Ga, niku wo tabemasen. I don't eat meat. So I eat sushi, but I don't eat meat. Sushi wo tabemasu desu ga, niku wo tabemasen. And lastly, you use ga to express desire for something. So you use ga with hoshi. Hoshi means to want. So the pattern would be subject plus object plus ga plus hoshi desu. So you want to say, I want time or I want more time. You desire for more time. So ga hoshi would be used at the end of the sentence. And then the middle of the sentence would be like, what do you desire? So for this case, you want time. Watashi wa jikan, time, ga hoshii desu. Jikan means time, ga hoshii, I want time. Ga can also be used with verb. Usually you use hoshi with noun. And then you use tai with verb. So verb plus tai. And then you use, instead of the you form of the verb, you use the I form. So for example, the verb for buy is cow. You would turn it into kai and then plus the tai to express that you want to buy that something. So for example, you want to buy a book. Watashi wa hon ga kaitai desu. You add the tai with the I form of the verb. Another example, you want to drink water. So drink, the verb for drink is nomu. So you transform the U into I, so it becomes nomitai. It becomes nomitai. So you say mizu ga nomitai desu. And that's all for the ga. Watch out for the next video for the det particle. Bye bye!